Hi, everybody, and welcome to Artichoke Music and the Artichoke Listening Room. Is there anybody here that's here for the first time? Good. Welcome. And thanks again to all of you who come here often, and for many years, some of you. Couple of things. We are live streaming tonight, so if you want to turn your phones off, that would be great. And also, because we're live streaming, there is a restroom here in the venue. You probably don't want to use it during the show, your choice. There are two other restrooms, one in the store, which is on the other side through the hallway. All the way in the back of the store, there's a restroom, and there's also one upstairs. Many of you may not know that we're a nonprofit. And guess what? Nonprofits always need money. So if you have money, we can find many ways for you to spend it with us. Here in our instrument store, we also have a school. And right now, we're running a live auction. It's a silent auction. You can sign up online. You don't have to be here. We were going to stop it on November 1st, but items keep coming in, so it's going to go till November 22nd. And there's a lot of house concerts. Some of us who are my age don't like to have stuff. We want experiences. So there's 4 house concerts, and I'm just going to tell you really quickly who they are. Woodlander, Matt Meehan and Richie Bellinger, John Bunzo, Richard Colombo, and what was the last one that came in today? Thank you. John Dodge came in today. So we're going to update our stuff. But if you can go out at our website, you can find out how you can bid. There's also memorabilia, like the sign that used to be up here for decades that said Cafe Artichoke. We're auctioning that off. The little tables that some of you might remember with the tile, we're auctioning 4 of those off. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, we came here to listen to music, and Tom will be on later to do songs from his EP, but right now we're going to start with the Ellen White Trio. Yay!
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. It's going to be a fun night of music and all kinds of things.
You know, you may have noticed that there's 4 people up here.
Yeah,
now, so.
Quartet now. We're growing by minutes. Yeah. Open up your eyes, close them just the same. Well, I'm looking out for you, but I still don't know your name. I see you walking on by, I feel you in my dreams. Yeah, my waking is my sleeping or the other way. It seems feel blue, see light. Well, it's at the end of the tunnel or the fading of the night. Feel blue, I see light. Yes, you know I won't be feeling good till I get you in my arms tonight. right there. Sometimes this living, well, is all that we deserve. Oh no, you can't see the bending for the coming of the curve. Well, they say the world is round. I know you know, hey, we all know that's just a little word. And a song is just a song till the last note has been heard. Feel blue, see light. Well, it's at the end of the tunnel or the fading of the night. Feel blue, see light. Yes, you know I won't be feeling good till I get you in my arms tonight. Oh, I won't be feeling good. Get you home with me, that's right. I know it's understood. Feel blue, see light. Thank you. It's an original song. My husband John Mullen wrote that one. Right there. What's we doing now, friends? Oh, okay.
One, two, three. The words I have to say, they may be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's not a lot that we can do. Love is the opening door. Love is what we came here for. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? You say it's very hard to leave behind the life we knew. But there's no other way, and now it's really up to you. Love is the key we must turn. Truth is the flame we must burn. Freedom, the lesson we must learn. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? La 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 la. La 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 la. to say. They may be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's not a lot that we can do. Love is the opening door. Love is what we came here for. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? Love is the key we must turn. Truth is the flame we must burn. Freedom, the lesson we must learn. Have your eyes really seen? Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? Oh, do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Jean-Pierre Guerrero.
Thank you all very, very much. We wrote that song. By the way, I wanted to thank Carl for sitting in with us. That's just lovely.
Carl Smith.
In fact, he played that song on our first CD.
He did.
Yeah, he did. So it's great. I'm rejoining. Well, this is a CD party. It's a CD release party, right? That's what they say, CD release party. Right? So this is a great party song, okay? So we need it inserted here by Mr. Curtis Mayfield. You know what did it? Ooh, oh, yeah. It's alright. Say it's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. It's alright. Oh, it's alright. We're gonna take it slow. When the lights are low, when we move it slow, sounds like a moan. It's alright. Oh, it's alright. Listen to that beat. Cut the pat your feet. You've got soul. Everybody knows it's alright. Oh, it's alright. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do. Oh, my little soul, make life your goal. Surely something's gotta come to you and say it's alright.
It's alright.
I think you'll say it's alright.
It's alright.
Oh, it's alright.
Have a good time. It's alright.
Oh, it's alright. Everybody clap your hands just like this. And give yourself a chance. Oh, you've got soul. Everybody knows it's alright. Oh, it's all. Come on, JP, come on in here. Go and you will know morning, noon, and night. You just got to say it's alright. Come on and say it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. It's alright. Oh, it's alright. You did that so good last time. Clap your hands and give yourself a chance. You've got soul. Everybody knows it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Everybody say it's alright. It's alright. Everybody say it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. It's alright. Oh, whoa, oh. It's all right.
Very nice, Gino. How y'all feeling now? You feeling all right? That's good. Oh, that's a Dave Mason tune. We're not going to do that one tonight, but we're going to do one that my husband and I wrote together. You know, we're in a kind of an interesting season right now. There's a lot of wide awake women out there, right? In this room, how many wide awake women are here? All right. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. You'll understand a little bit more as you hear the song. Someone once said it's a man's world. Open your eyes to this ever-loving girl. Wide awake woman, she right here with you. Oh, she wide awake and ready. She know just what to do. Just romance. Give a little sign, she might give you a chance. Yeah, that wide awake woman, take her by the hand. Well, she wide awake and savvy, gonna show you what she can. Oh, that wide awake woman, coming to your town. Special situation, turn your world upside down. invitation, turn your world upside down. You know that boys will be boys. This can't be denied, but the arms of a woman keep you satisfied. Wide awake woman, the woman of your dream. I said, wake up, believe it. You know just what I mean. Let's have a little call and response here, shall we? Wide awake woman, wide awake woman, wide awake woman, wide awake woman. You do that. Oh, I like that. Built-in choir. There she goes. November 5th. Thank you. Original songs. What's that?
Are we still doing this?
I think we're done. Okay. Well, this is about Tom tonight. This is his show. But thank you for letting us, thank you, Tom, for letting us do this. And love seeing all of you here tonight in support of the star of our evening here, Tom Arnold, everyone. Yeah. So I'm going to unplug this now. Is that all right, Michael? Yep. Thank you. Oh, this is Gene Hauk. Gene Hauk. Jean-Pierre Garau. Carl Smith. Yeah. I'm Ellen White. Thank you. On with the show.
This is the first song from the EP, and the genesis of this particular song was my nephew in Connecticut was in the Army. His wife was in the Army. She was in some other country. He was in their apartment in New York. His parents were in Connecticut, and what he said was he decided to just stay home and just spend Christmas by himself because it really wasn't convenient to go to either Connecticut or fly to another country. And he said, yeah, I'm the perfect country western song tonight. And I said, oh, wow, Bill, thank you very much. So I changed a couple words. Is this too loud? No? It's not too loud like that? Okay. So this became, with advice from a professional songwriter, it went from that to, I'm like the perfect country song tonight. I need to put my capo on. That's not a delaying tactic, it's just an
I just smoked my 18th cigarette, and I don't smoke. Crushing empty beer cans is a skill that's finally honed. There's an infomercial on TV that I've been watching for an hour. Well, okay, that's right. I'm like the perfect country song tonight. You've emptied out your closet, it's a lonely open door. The perfume doesn't linger now. The silence is a roar. If I could just turn back that clock and you'd walk through that door. But I can't, and you won't. I'm like the perfect country song at night. Well, since you took to the friendly skies and that big bird flew away, I've been stuck here grounded. Home is where I always stay. Hee-haw! Yeah. I've choked down my last cigarette. Beer cans crowd my thighs. The infomercials droning on. I've closed my sad sack eyes. I think I'll call a lonely friend and see if he'll drop by. But it's just not right. I'm like the perfect country song tonight. I'm like the perfect country song tonight. Hee-haw. Since you guys like that so much, I'm going to do one more from that set of songs. Yeah, I'll tell you how this one exactly came about. Do you remember the Portland Jailblazers at that time? Everybody familiar with the Jailblazers, and Rasheed Wallace in particular. And this is one particular incident involving Rasheed Wallace and his friends. And so what they were doing was they were driving down a deserted stretch of I-5 in the middle of the night in a bright yellow Humvee, doing 80 miles an hour when you could not do 80 miles an hour. Carl, sounds like you're familiar with that. That's what I did, Carl. I just laughed my head off and shook my head. That's like you guys. So they get pulled over, of course, and they roll the window down, and they've been sitting there, big spiff, is that what they call it? I'm not, spleef. Yeah, so they were smoking a big one of those, and so the cop comes up to the car, and he's like choking on the stuff, and so they got tickets for two different things. One was for speeding, and one was for consuming a controlled substance. And I was shaking my head, I said, what the heck are you guys thinking of? I mean, if you're going to smoke the dope, then keep it under 70. And if you're going to drive 80 miles an hour, keep it in the glove box. Duh. How much more thought did it take than that? So that was the end of it for me until about 2 weeks later. I was reading a political columnist who was tearing a politician to shreds for being so stupid about too many things at once. And so after he goes through his laundry list of how the guy has hoisted himself on his own petard, he ends with, never do more than one stupid thing at a time. I said, thank you. Where am I? I just did one stupid thing. Now it's time to slow down. This is called Never Do More Than One Stupid Thing at a Time. When you're driving in your Hummer down the highway late at night, you're blowing a J while the radio plays. You know you're feeling all right. That's not the time to press the pedal to the metal, my friend. You'd better think twice. 'cause you're doing 87 in marijuana heaven, and the cops saw you blow by. The flashing blue lights in the middle of the night made you realize that you never do more than one stupid thing at a time. Do just one, and life will work out fine. No, you never do more than one stupid thing at a time. Do just one, and life will work out fine. Once, twice, you're skating on thin ice. 2, 3, game over, you're not home free. Now you're standing in the courtroom in the glare of the harsh spotlight, with a shiny medallion and a sideways cap, wearing low-slung baggy blue pants. That's not the time to be telling the judge you're standing up for your rights, 'cause he's holding the cards on more than one charge involving both traffic and vice. The look in his eye is telling you why. To give you the maximum twice for doing more than one stupid thing at a time. Do just one, and life will work out fine. I know you never do more than one stupid thing at a time. Do just one, and life will work out fine. Thank you. So I got a question for you, audience. No, wait a minute. I am going to do I have time to do 2 more songs? You sure? Okay. I know, but, I don't want to have everybody going, when is he going to get to the point? No, but I wanted to do these 2 songs. Sig Paulson, where are you? Would you please stand up and wave your hand? Where are you? Right there. Sig has been a friend of mine for a very, 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 very long time. We were probably even young when we met. And so as the years rolled on, or whatever they do, he and I started having a closer and closer friendship. And then we started co-writing songs together. And then we would, what else did we do, Sig? I forgot, it's all a blur. But I know what we did was that so many times that we got together to write songs, we never got very far, if anywhere at all, because we had just too much fun talking to each other. Yeah, we drank whiskey and laughed. There's a song. There you are. So anyway, he's one of my good friends. And we have, I know, succeeded in writing 3 songs anyway, and maybe 4 or 5, but it's something in that range. And so let's see. I'm going to do this one. There's also varying degrees of who does what in the songs that we actually complete together. So this is one that one of my friends gave me from the internet. It was, oh shoot. Well, it has to do with, how the girls look best at closing time, that kind of thing. And so, I want to invite Carl to more of my performances because he knows when to laugh at exactly the right time. He's good at it. What are you drinking there? This is a no-alcohol show. Yeah, I know that. Oh, there you go. I had another smart remark, but I lost it. So this is called
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, this is what Paul Quaitic gave me from the internet. It was one of those silly things on the internet. I was all about country songs, and this one was, my wife ran off with my best friend, and I'm not going to finish it because that will spoil the punchline. Now I get another song is inserting itself with the wrong rhythm. I watched Lyle Lovett do that 5 times in a row, trying to find a simple pattern on an acoustic guitar, standing there with a cup of coffee, looking completely lost as he plays 3, 4, and 5 simple little ways of strumming a guitar. And it's on the NPR. NPR is Tiny Desk. It was a Tiny Desk concert. So all these, 30-some people sitting in front of him, and he's got his coffee, and he's going. And he says, "This is going badly." See, I'm smarter than I love it because I managed to turn it into a joke that lasted long enough to remember the chords. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, Sig and I wrote this song together. He had graphite spinning rods and double whammy lures. He owned a Phoenix bass boat and he knew where they were. With Bassmaster sonar and those double whammy lures, we'd fill the boat with largemouth, that's for darn sure. We had so much fun, he was my best friend. So kindred spirits right up till the end. Then my wife ran off with my best friend, and I miss him. Oh, shoot. You guys are laughing, and now I'm forgetting the words. After all that fishing, we were never really done. We'd have a little toot, and then we'd party on. We'd play mean guitars on into the night and watch Hall & Oates sing after the fights. We had so much fun, he was my best friend. Kindred spirits right up till the end. But my wife ran off with my best friend, and I miss him. He was so handsome and he listened to me. No problem was too small for his sympathy. We'd smoke and drink and talk all night of things we had done and things that we might. While our wives shot, we'd bar hop. They were women and we were real men. Then my wife ran off with my best friend, and I miss him. Alice was the love of my life. Up till then she'd been a pretty good wife. Someday I may marry again, but I'll never find another like my best friend. After it was over, my ex came to call. She seemed just as devastated as me by it all. I asked after all we'd been through why. She said as she wiped a tear from her eye, you had no time to spend. I was your loose end. Two guys I couldn't comprehend. But someone ran off with my best friend, and I missed him. Thank you. All right. Am I overstaying my welcome with this? Should I change gears? What's that? Bring up the band. Okay. All right, band, let's rise. That was a pretty sad whistle. That wasn't good. I've known you to be a master of whistles. I mean, you could have lit up the whole room several times, and it's a shame. You're not thinking of the people that are going to be live streaming and watching this after the fact. That's true. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wasn't kidding about the what? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, somebody told me that I should wear it, and I said it's not mine. No. There's a song there. I agree there's a song there. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. It's not my type.
Next time I'll consult you.
Good. Everybody know what song number 1 is? Well, I don't expect you guys to know, but these guys I do expect to know. That's where we're going. We're going to the South Sea Islands. Yeah, well, where's Carl? We can't, oh, there he is. I thought you disappeared. Her big fat hat completely hid you. So, but now we can see you. Good. What's that? Good. Yeah. We're ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't care where the money goes, I just want to be free. Come on, babe, and sail away to the South Sea Islands with me.
Papa Hive, Bora Bora, Rarotonga.
We'll watch the hulas wade to and fro, we'll watch the tourists run. Drink the Nano by the sea, drink till the day is done.
Makase, Tumo, Tumukuhiva.
Sail away to the southern sea, sail away to the coconut breeze. Rockin' on the ocean, honey, rockin' on the sea. I'll rock on the islands with you, babe, I'll love you, do it right. Casuarina trees by Gokhan, black volcanic sands. Whispered secrets in your ear, sway our longing hands. And when the sun is falling down, the curtains have been drawn. Hootie calls my sweet Vahine, I'll love you till the dawn. And the money's gone, I guess we'll never go home. We'll eat papaya, thatch a hut, and beg the tourists gold.
Mongahiva, Vorahiva, Primavera.
I don't care where the money goes, I just want to be free. Come on, babe, and sail away to the South Sea Islands with me.
Papa Hiva, Hiva, hooah, hooah, hive.
Oh, I don't care where the money goes, I
Costume change, here we go. Thank you.
Well, you're a clever performer.
I'll have you know that, Tom, I was so inspired by you that I brought my Tom Arnold guitar strap.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Happening. Look at that. Twins.
Oh yeah, no, we are twinsies.
we're twins.
Yes. I know. I noticed that a long time ago. I said, "Oh, he's my guitar strap bro."
The rug is gonna trip you up here. Watch out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you go. Okay, go back.
Okay. Yes, sir. Let me get my fingers loosened up. I've been holding a flat pick forever, and now I need to do something else. After your fingers are cramped up in a flat pick for a long time, it gets hard to play like that. At least it does for me. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Is that correct? I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now let's start again. I'm really screwing up badly. Sorry, I apologize. Sometimes I get it. I want to steal your heart away. I want to take you where we'll play, where we'll see the northern lights, and we sail the open sea. It won't matter where we've been, 'cause today we'll start again with the unknown before our eyes, where some diamonds sparkle bright, sailing, sailing away, sailing, we'll be sailing away. I want to see your smiling face through the journey that we'll take, where the swelling ocean waves rock us into sleep, sweet dream. Sailing, sailing away, sailing, we'll be sailing away. Good night, sleep well, my darling. Good night, it's been a day. Sleep now, sweet dreams are calling. Come the day, we'll be on our way. When we land at port of call, but Jake it in and live in in quarters where we'll eat and sleep, where we'll create the dreams we'll keep. we'll be sailing away. Thank you, guys. Looks like we got a new band coming up. Give these guys a second hand. Trumpet on board. Trumpet on board. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's nice to find a trumpet. I used to play a trumpet. I played a trumpet for 10 years, and I still have a great fondness for it.
There's a speaker there.
Am I supposed to move or just?
Well, no.
Oh,
I think if it falls, you'll be all right.
I hope so. Did you say that, Eric?
Did I say that?
Yeah. Maybe. It scares me when a guy that big says that behind me. Yeah. These guys are real high tech. I need to get with the program. It looks like it. I hit the right notes, so that's a sign. Love songs are a dime a dozen, but I want to write one for you. And there's something about pennies from heaven that fully applies to you. I know it sounds silly to say, but when I need pennies from heaven, there's no one really but you. Love songs are a dime a dozen, but this one, baby's for you. You can eat your cake and sometimes have it, and that's just the frosting with you. Love songs are a dime a dozen, but this one, baby's for you. You can climb a mountain or reach for the stars, and I flew to the moon with you. Pennies, quarters, silver dollars, nickels, and dimes. Every day you fill up my heart. Living with you is sublime. Sat in a corner, deep in a funk in a stew. He lost his love, he was down on his luck, but that never happens with you. Love songs are a dime a dozen, but this one, babe, is for you. You can fly to Mars, you can shoot for the moon. Now I'm stargazing with you. Love songs are a dime a dozen, but this one, babe, is for you. I'm just as plain ordinary can be, and you're plenty happy with me. Dollars, nickels, and dimes. Every day you play with these jazzy guys and you can improvise all over the place. And especially when I forget my fixed lines, then we just start going and the trumpet keeps flowing and it's great. Okay. What's that? Who are these guys? Well, it's about time I introduced them. Okay, let's start out front here. This is the Ellen White Trio. That is Ellen White, her husband John Mullen, Gene Houck, the bass player, and that is J.P. Garreau sneaking back from his very long break. I should hook you two guys up. That would be, of course. And Carl, who spontaneously and extemporaneously became a member of the Ellen White Trio, which then made him a quartet. Oh, well, then, that's, Carl is just that way, It's like any time. And then to my left is Gavin Bondi. Yeah. Why don't you tell us a few places that you have played your trumpet at? I have a feeling it's quite a history.
That'd be a long list.
Yeah. Give us the highlights,
Well, I looked at a map once and I decided I'd been as far east as Azerbaijan and as far west as, maybe Hong Kong.
Wow. I got to tell you one more fascinating factoid about Gavin. And the other night when we rehearsed, I discovered that he has a 1993 Volkswagen Beetle that... 62. Oh, 62? I thought you said it was 90. Oh, you bought it in 1993. Yeah, okay. And I looked across the parking lot, and there's this gleaming, brand new Volkswagen Beetle sitting over there. I went, whoa, man, I'm impressed. So not every trumpet player has an immaculate Volkswagen Beetle in perfect condition. So, yeah, it is awesome.
It was. It's a mark of loyalty. That's all that is.
It's a mark of willingness to perform maintenance and make repairs. Yeah. So then, let's see. Right here, we have our master drummer, our jazz drummer. This is Mr. Charlie Doggett. Oh, yeah. Microphone. You want to just grab that mic for a second and just tell us a little bit about yourself?
I play drums.
He plays drums and his microphone is off. Is there anything else about yourself that...
Who is he?
His name is Charlie. Who said that? You?
I didn't say that.
Oh, somebody said it. Oh, come on, Charlie. Tell us what you do outside of this place here.
I play drums.
I know that. We all know that.
Drums.
Do you play drums somewhere?
Drums.
Have you ever performed anywhere?
On drums.
Oh.
Right?
Let's see. What's your favorite song to play on drums?
Anything with drums.
Oh, okay. And with that, let's give him a hand. That's quite a resume. Okay. Over here, I have a feeling we might have the biggest smart ass of all, and I don't even know him well enough to say that, but it's possible. So this is Mr. Eric Gruber. Why don't you tell him about how old your double bass is?
This bass is roughly 230-ish years old.
Yeah. Give his bass a good big hand for living a long time. I've noticed that about double bass players. They often have extremely old instruments. Glenn Moore of the jazz band Oregon. Yeah, Bach was alive when his bass was built. Yeah. Right. Was it 1751?
Something like that.
Yeah, 1751.
Within a decade.
This was made by Fender with machines a couple of years ago. if something happens to it, it's not going to make me terribly sad. It'll hurt my wallet. Okay, so yeah, we have another one of these jazzy kinds of songs. And if you hadn't guessed already, Charlie will play
Drums.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you got it right. Kitten, would you like to take a trip with me? Woo-wee. Any place you'd like to be. Whoa, tell me where you'd like to go. Would you, could you do it for me? Kitten, would you like to climb a coconut tree? Woo-wee, bring milk with the shells with me. Whoa, clown around and look below, while your silly milk mustache hangs from your nose. Kitten, climb a coconut tree. Woo-wee, drink milk from the shells with me. Whoa, clown around and look below, while your silly milk mustache hangs from your nose. Kitten, you've knocked yourself out, booking every client with just the right flight. You've had no time to travel, you work every night. Now Expedia's bomb has blown out the lights. You finally got time to bus free. Woo! Kitten, let's hit the beach in Zanzibar. Woo-wee, kick sand into the azure sea. Whoa, and where'd you like to go? Would you, could you do it for me? Take another one. Kitten, would you like to take a trip with me? Woo-wee. Any place you'd like to be. Whoa, tell me where you'd like to go. Would you, could you, would you, could you do it for me? Thank you, guys. Any way you want it. Whatever you. Well, I would say on this song, whatever you think is going to make him feel the worst. Good. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I succumb to your discernible charms. I let you slide right under my arm. You settled in, watched birds, spied morning doves, a cozy little nest of conditional love, slowness. Your breath was sweet, you held me on and on. As the night got deep, you'd escape. Your hand on my nape. Two-time boyfriend, you said he's a ray.
So true.
Then your 9-pound hammer slammed into my chest.
What are you saying?
Say I hurt you badly, like your boyfriend did to
you. Well, I'd like to know exactly what that means and what that says about you.
Me?
Yeah, me and your boyfriend are both singing the blues.
Well, I mean, his wandering eye led me to flirt with the wrong kind of guy. That's you. Sweet talking Jim. It took me a while, but he's just like him. I mean, I hang nicely on his arm. I feed your ego. When you want to shine, I give it up because she's still there. And I'm pleasing you with her scent in the air. Though it's so nice spooning with you.
Tell me about it. I learned your boyfriend suffered slings and arrows too.
Oh, really, me?
He and I got stinking drunk and talked a lot about you. Yeah, me and your boyfriend are both singing the blues.
I'm glad you've each found a new friend. As for me, I'm flirting again. I found a man who really cares about me. He's sweet as sugar candy and he gives generously. Oh, there. Any questions from you? I'm going home to take care of him too. You both can live all alone. Someone else will be taking me home. I got a ghost if you want. Call me.
Well, I'm like your boyfriend. I've got feelings too.
Boo-hoo.
Why don't you look in the mirror, hear just what you say, and see who's playing the fool?
Not me.
While me and your boyfriend both singing the blues. While me and your boyfriend are both singing the blues. Woo! Okay. Give these guys one last hand.
Yeah.
I hope that Charlie decides to go out and play sometime so you guys can hear him in other contexts. But I think you're going to have to persuade him. He's just not forthcoming. We got one more song for you. Thank you, Charlie. What's that? Oh, behind the songs, the story. Of course, I'm supposed to do that. That's part of my job. Hold on. I need to sit down for just a second again, and I'm fine with just. Is there a chair? Yeah, why don't you do that? That would make things a lot easier. These old legs start getting older fast if I stand up for an hour straight. So. There we go. So, my friend Todd, who was married to a German wife, lived in North Carolina at the time, and we were both really into bicycle riding long distances. And so, since she lived in Germany and he lived in North Carolina and I lived in Oregon, it was fun to take my nearly brand new Subaru and drive it across the country, which I did. So I drove from Portland, Oregon, and his wife did all the work, which is what usually happens, you know who gets the real work done. So she was the one that did all of the homework and calls and so forth to get a package deal for riding bicycles.
only it's different from the United States. Over there, you rent the bike, you rent the equipment that goes with it, you have meals, you have guest houses, and it's all taken care of. And there's a sag wagon vehicle that follows you and stops at each of the guest houses that you are booked in for the night, and you don't even see them. I picked up the bike out of the basement at the first place we were at in Salzburg, Austria, and then we pedaled to, I think it was Munich, and same thing, never saw anybody, and just picked the stuff up at the guest house. So it was an 8-day, 500-kilometer trip that made a loop around Salzburg, Austria, and then up and around Germany and back onto the same road or trail to get back to Salzburg where we started. And it was called the Mozart Radweg, and that's the Mozart Trail. Okay, and a lot of it's paved, most of it's paved, some of it's gravel, some of it's coterminous with what would be country roads, county roads here. And the reason it's called the Mozart Radweg is because you're going through all the cities that Mozart lived in on that route. So you're seeing this incredible amount of history in these beautiful German towns. And now let's get to the part of the story that relates to what Ellen is going to sing about. And that is when I got to Minnesota, I ended up at a restaurant with a guy. This never would have happened. He spoke to me, he came over and talked to me because I was wearing a Weezer, Idaho shirt for the Fiddle Festival. So he asked if I played festival, and I said no, but I went to it with a friend. He said, well, what are you doing out here? And so I explained to him that I was driving back from the trip to Germany that my friend and I took, and that was where the fortuity happened. And he said, well, you don't want to drive straight across North Dakota right now because there are so many men living in there, working in the Balkan oil fields, that you won't find any place to stay there. And so what he suggested was that we drive down straight south on the North Dakota state route and then pick up I-90, whatever it is, 95, in South Dakota and avoid the Bakken oil fields. And I found it really, really prescient because when I got back from Germany, I was sitting down in my friend's guest house, and we had our guitars out, and we were just playing hour after hour. And he was coming up with all of these musical ideas, playing them on the guitar, and pretty soon I started hearing lyrics in my head. And this was apropos of absolutely nothing. All of a sudden it popped in my head, and I played this little simple riff, and I said, when you coming home, Johnny? I miss you so bad. I found that to be a very striking little phrase because I didn't know what it was about. But when I went through that town in North Dakota, that's bingo. The song started writing itself. And so I wrote the song pretty much across South Dakota at the rest stops off of the freeway, which was very interesting. So anyway, I asked Ellen to assume the persona of a 24-year-old woman married woman who has two very young children, like 4 and 18 months, and her husband is working in the Bakken oil fields, and she is at home in Missouri. And it's tearing me up. This song still tears me up, and when I think of Ellen and the way she sings, it really brings out the emotions. So I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm nervous. God.
When you coming home, Johnny? so bad. The baby's been crying. He misses his dad. Ellie don't understand. She's acting out bad. And there's a 2,000-mile long hole in my heart from that Montana oil field that keeps us apart. Johnny. Missouri trees are brown, Johnny. It's dry as a bone. Even the corn's dead, Johnny. And the heat just goes on. I'm not losing it, Johnny. I'm just so alone. And there's a 2,000-mile long hole in my heart from that Montana mile field that keeps us apart. Johnny.
Now Johnny fell lost without his wife and kids. When they got married, didn't bargain for this. Living in motels, working 12-hour shifts. Johnny faced into the sun. It blinded his eyes. He laughed just a little, then started to cry. Then Johnny picked up his tools, jumped out on the stand. Johnny braced for the day. Johnny walked like a man.
And there's a 2,000-mile long hole in my heart from that Montana oil field that keeps us apart. Johnny.
Arnold, everyone.
I haven't prepared an encore. Okay.
I said I have not prepared one, but no. Well, okay, let's see. What shall I do? What else can I do? Yeah. Har, har, har. Isn't that the oldest joke in the world? Okay. How about a sad song to end it? No? You want a happy song? All right, then I'm going to give you happy full bore. It's going to be raucous and loud. Okay. You asked for it. How many people besides John Mullins and Ellen White are familiar with the Irish novelist Flann O'Brien? Raise your hands. It's criminal neglect of literature that we are the only three people in this room that know who Flann O'Brien is. Flann O'Brien is considered part of the triumvirate of James Joyce, Samuel Beckett, and Flann O'Brien. And they were all cohorts in the 20s and 30s in Ireland. And Flann O'Brien is one of the most amazing satirists that I have ever read in my life. First of all, his acclaimed debut novel, At Swim to Birds, was published in 1937 when he was 27 years old. I hate him, you know. It's amazing. Anybody can be that smart, that young, but he was. And the book is, he can lead you on for like several huge paragraphs describing every piece of the ecology of a mountainside, every plant on it, name it all. And, or he can lead you up to 50 or 100 pages. And by the time he pulls the punchline after 50 pages, I would drop the book in my lap. I would be laughing so hard because I just couldn't help myself. And it would take me some time for the laughing to subside enough to pick the book back up and read it some more. So that's how he was. So this is cop directly from him. That isn't too loud? It's okay? Okay. I am an Irish writer, me and my literate friends are raising pints of porter again and again and again, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. By God, through all the good fairies and trolls and leprechauns, I've long seen past the word of God the Catholic Church is upon. Yes, we are Irish writers, we swim in an Irish stew. You Yanks have your diving ducks, while we've got whiskey too. Redbest, Greenspot, Kilbegan, Connemara, Teeling. These spirits fill our reeling brains with words of great import. And if you haven't staggered yet, you sold yourself too short. Yes, we are Irish writers, we parse on into the night. And if you place a comma there, you damn well better not write. Adjunct, anastrophe, subordinate clause, verb. Ellipsis, gerund, objective case, neuter. Gentlemen, I'm most impressed with the genius of our minds. Our words shall live forever through what we leave behind. Before you pass out in Kuwait, please don't belch or fart. Unless the sound is profound, it isn't truly art. So true, insightful, fraught with internal tension. Brilliant, superlative. That's the sound we want to hear. Let's all go home and sleep. I'll follow you, you follow me. Please don't trip on my feet. I am an Irish writer, me and my literate friends are praising pints of porter again and again and again. And another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I will treasure this for the rest of my life, and I mean it. This has been really fun. Not all concerts are the same. And to be surrounded by such talented people, and then to see so many of my friends coming down here is really exciting. So thank you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, here's what George Bush said when he left office. I'll be glad when the Klieg lights are on somebody else. And in the moment, that feels a little like that. Thank you.